Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth, where we are going to continue on in the fifth case of the game, Turnabout Ablaze. Alright, now we need to continue doing some investigating. Since there's another murder and now we have to deal with Larry. Larry of all people. Why are you here? Okay. Let's look at that, I guess.
There are decorative plants here as well. This room is overflowing with nature.
Humans used to live in the grandeur of nature once, long ago. I believe I'm not mistaken in thinking that those people truly loved nature.
Huh. This coming from a man who loves shows featuring costumed actors.
Oh, I guess she does know his weakness then. Oh, that's great. Ugh, she just had to go there again, didn't she? She's your sister. It's her right to torture you like that. Okay, examine.
What is that plant supposed to be?
Francisca, can't you see that it's supposed to be a likeness of Ambassador Alba?
Miles Edgeworth, as a subordinate, you have a lot of nerve telling me what to think. I look forward to your next salary assessment next month.
Oh, how the turntables. Oh, I would love it. I mean, I'm sure he won't stay as her subordinate, but it's really funny to think of his salary getting cut by her. You are deluding yourself if you think you have any control over that. I mean, it is a really strange looking plant. Let's look at the knives. There are some weapons on display on this wall. A crossbow, and under that, a set of knives bearing a flower motif. They must be the counterparts to the Bobbolese knives, which means that the blades inside these scabbards should match the blade that was used to kill Mr. Cochin. Want to rest? Yeah, every looking grainy. Alrighty. So let's first look at the crossbow. Why is there a weapon on display in a place like this, other than the knives, you mean?
I wonder why there are no whips on display here.
Because nobody wants to display their kinkiness like you do, girl. Okay, and see, there's that ugly plant. Ew, it's a big nose. But let's look at the spear. It's the Steel Samurai's primary weapon, the Samurai Spear. That thing has such bad luck, doesn't it? Isn't it awesome? I totally fell for this thing. It's sleek and shiny, just like my heart. It comes at you like whoosh! When you hold it, you just want to live life like BAM!
You do well to watch what you say, Larry.
Although it is just as Larry says, the spear is quite the symbol of valor. However, speaking of spears, aren't you supposed to use them by thrusting the point straight into your opponent? Not gonna go there, Banks. I'm not entirely convinced this spear is up to the task. What's wrong, Edgy? You're just staring off into the distance. Oh, I get it. Tell you what, I'll tell the studio to make you one, okay? But this one's mine. Did I say anything about wanting one? Of course I want one, but not if you're the one to give it to me. Maybe I can shut him up if I show him the piece of evidence that will point something out about this spear. Do we don't have evidence of that, do ya? Do we? Wait. Maybe this? Huh. Okay. Think we're jumping ahead already? Knives adorned with flowers are on display here. I suspect that these are the counterparts to the Bobbolese knives. The blades of these knives should match the blade of the knife that killed Mr. Cochin. What? One of the knives is missing its blade. Let's see if the two pieces, the blade and handle, fit each other. Uh-huh.
It would appear that they fit together quite well, almost seamlessly.
Then this means that an alabaster knife did find its way into Babal. But how? Okay. And the Prima Duck statue. I can spot absolutely no difference between this Prima Duck statue and Babal's.
The statue's face looks a bit like that costumed hero you like so very much. I only wonder why you Americans have such an affinity for this kind of face.
The statue wasn't made by an American, you know. At least I don't suppose so. Okay, for deducing, we're definitely gonna deduce. Actually, no. I feel like that's gonna jump ahead, so we'll be back to deduce. We gotta look around more before we deal with that. There was the exact same statue sitting in that Bubbly's office we examined.
It's the Prima Duck statue. It was the national treasure of the Principality of Codopia. There was only one of these statues, meaning that one of the two is a replica. But both Alabast and Babal claim to have the real thing.
What an incredibly childish fight to have. Alright. Alright. Every suspicious looking nook and cranny. I mean, I guess we could look at the wall first. The counterpart of the Bubbly's butterfly is the Alabastian flower.
The butterfly and flower, they're both lovely things. But can we interpret this to mean that Alabast provides honey to Babal?
Francisco, can't you come up with a more meaningful and profound comment?
Very well then. Let's hear what sort of profound comment you can come up with.
Well, flowers cannot survive without the butterflies that spread their pollen. And butterflies cannot live without the nectar that flowers provide. If either one were to disappear from the equation, neither would survive. Really, Edgeworth, you're being really pompous right now. How was that, Miss Von Karma?
Your explanation took so long that I nearly fell asleep. Well, let's continue the investigation.
Francisco, why can't you just admit I had something there? Okay. It's a Prima Duck statue. There was one of these on the Bubbly side as well.
I hear it's very valuable and made of pure gold. It was the national treasure of Codopia. There was only one of these statues, meaning that one of them's a replica. Yes, we know. Won't budge from their claim. Okay.
Incredibly childish fight. I don't know why they made it seem like there was more. Let's look over here. The person shaking hands with the still samurai in this picture is Ambassador Alba.
It was taken just before the murder.
The still samurai must be very popular. They're even using the national treasure as backdrop.
I just don't understand what exactly is so great about Top Knot there.
Clearly, there is a depth to this show that a young person like you can't fathom. It's meant for young people, though, Edgeworth.
Speaking of young people, aren't young children the target audience of this show of costumed actors?
Alright, now that's one of the things we needed. There's that picture there. Okay. Let's look around.
It's a fireplace, and by the looks of it, I don't think it's been used recently.
Yes, I can't say that I see anything unusual about it. Okay. Aw, birdies! Two gorgeous flowers are in full bloom here. I'm sure flowers as lovely as these must have an equally as lovely name. I mean, it's so obvious that something is amiss, you know?
Miss Edgeworth, are you done staring? I should hardly think passion flowers are all that rare.
Passion flowers?
That's
That's a rather unusual name.
It was named by priests in the 15th century for the Passion of Christ.
As they say, you learn something new every day. Okay. Anything else? Let's look at the desk.
This must be Ambassador Alba's desk.
His notebook is open on his desk. He must have been in the middle of some important work. Sapling growth log. It finally sprouted today. Funny, it doesn't
look like important work to me.
Huh. Guess not. Okay, we're not going to look at the body yet. Let us do the deducing right now. Okay. We're gonna... No! Wrong spot. No. Hold on. It's here. Alright, we're gonna use the autograph, since he conveniently drew the spear. Larry, about this spear. Oh, are you feeling it? Bam! I thought there was something strange about this spear. Tell me, Larry, is it just me, or is the spear a bit bent? What? No way, it's exactly as it should be, yo! I have here the autograph you wrote for me earlier. Now take a good look at this which you drew with your own hands. You can see that the spear is clearly of a different shape. Ah! What do you have to say to that? I'm sorry! Oh, Larry. When I hold the spear in my hands, all of a sudden I feel super powerful. And then, during practice, I was spinning it around and around, and bam! It hit the wall!
You unbelievable! This is an embassy!
But I've always been like that, ever since I was a kid. One time, on an overnight field trip, I bought a fake sword and played with it late that night. I'm just a useless, hot-blooded man! No, you're a boy, not a man. You'll never grow up. Larry, clarify that for me, will you? Okay, so it was some field trip and I began to shadow fight with myself. Not that! I meant what you said earlier, about spinning the spear and hitting the wall. Oh, that. It's no biggie. It's not like I left the hole or anything. That's not why I'm asking, Larry. The samurai spear is made of metal. I somehow doubt that a move as simple as spinning it around would cause it to bend. Man, Edgy, you're so naive. What? Where did that come from? Well, you keep calling it the samurai spear. But it's not real. You can't really fight someone with it. Because it's hollow on the inside. You could hit it against practically anything and it would bend. Is that so? Oh, Edward's disappointed. Don't tell me you thought it was real. Oh, but don't take it the wrong way. I just think that part of your personality is super cute. Shut up, Larry. Francisca, whip him.
I see. Your friendship truly is something special, Miss Edgeworth.
Ugh, that's not friendship, it's utter humiliation. Okay. Alright. So, before we go over there and look at the body and all that, let's talk to Larry. Larry, there are a few things I need to ask you about. Hey, how about that? I've got a few things I gotta ask you too. Like, where's your boyfriend, Nick? Larry, what is it? It's like, both you and him. Even you don't want to say his name, as if he'll be summoned or something. How is it that the two of you always manage to have some cute or hot girl by your side? It's because we're both gay. clearly. And Franzi, what about that promise you made to me?
Promise? What promise, other than my promise to kill you one day?
The one where you said you would model for my next book, Franzi's Whippity Whip Trip. Yo!
I made no such promise.
Are you even giving her royalties from the book? Considering you used her likeness. Ever since grade school, we've had a certain saying about Larry. When something smells, it's usually the bots. One needs to look no further than this man to find the king of troublemakers. Should have a crown, man. Alright, still samurai. It looks weird to see him in that outfit. Like, really, really, really weird. As I recall, aren't you calling yourself Larice Donim now? Oh, he spelled it Donim. That's Donim! Larice Donim! You gotta, like, pronounce it all French and stuff. Get that straight in your head, Edgy. Yo!
Now I remember. You're that rude, pale imitation of a real artist.
Francisca, how could you forget? No, no, no! You got it all wrong. I gave up on that whole Larice business. That was so, like, 2 games ago. Besides, when Banjolino left me and my heart in pieces, that's when Mindy walked into my life. She's been so good to me that I wanted to help her in some way. And I figured... I could through this Steel Samurai outfit, which gives me fake abs.
Your inane blathering makes less and less sense each time we meet.
I believe he's saying that he picked up this part-time job as the Steel Samurai so that he may attempt to capture the heart of the actress who plays the Pink Princess. You got it! I knew you'd know what I meant, Edgy. Okay, there was some stuff in there that I'm surprised you figured out. Like, even I didn't jump to that conclusion. Not really. It's not so much as I understood, but a simple deduction based on your usual modus operandi, Larry. Okay. Larry, I'd like you to confess right now to everything you did tonight. Confess? Hey, don't tell me you suspect me too. Do I need a lawyer? Nonsense. I don't believe you have the mental acuity needed to plan and execute a murder. You would probably kill someone on accident more than likely. However, we are talking about you here, so I find it hard to believe that nothing happened. Your past experience has taught me that you are always at the center of some insane event. Gee, how could you be so mean, stabbing me with your words like that? Unfortunately, I don't have the time to search out a key to unlock your heart this time. Besides, I think Phoenix still has it in his pocket, so I can't borrow it. So I suggest that you cooperate and tell me what you know. Okay, I get it. That's actually one of my favorite moments of the whole series. Excuse me. When in the 3rd game, when you're playing as Edgeworth and he has the Magatama, and he sees all the Cyclops and he works so hard to break them, but then at the end, Larry ends up having more and he's like, frick! He was so pissed. Oh, it was great. I loved it. Just stop Franzi from whipping me from behind. I'd rather she whip me in the front. So, I guess you know what I did, right, Edgy? I can't even begin to imagine. However, I imagine that whatever you were up to was probably beyond my imagination. So you would tell me what exactly you did, Larry? Nope, not yet, Edgy. It'll take more than that to loosen my lips. A lot more! I have a high pain tolerance.
Confess. Now.
Okay, well, I was up on the roof.
And why exactly were you up there?
Oh, you know, that wintry custom in the legendary hero.
Legendary?
Hero. Santa Claus.
Santa?
Claus. I wanted to do that thing he does, so I climbed up to one of the chimneys. I should have eaten more. I should have eaten more so that I had a belly stuffed, you know? And when I got there, there was smoke pouring out of the chimney.
Alright.
That's the thing. At least you were smart enough not to go down there. That would have been the dumbest thing you've ever done. And? Well, I couldn't go down the chimney with smoke coming up, right? So I gave up.
Larry, you do realize that Santa Claus does not exist, right?
Of course I know. I did graduate from junior high, you know.
Then you should also understand this. If Santa was real, he would be the biggest unlawful trespasser in history.
Edgeworth, why? Why are you bothering? Oh, crud!
It is your attempt to imitate Santa that has landed you as a prime suspect in this murder.
Come on, man. What's so wrong with pretending to be Santa?
Let's start with the fact that it will be the Ides of March in a matter of hours. Santa only visits homes on December 24th. That's in December, you nitwit.
It's almost Christmas, remember? That means it wasn't Christmas yet. That's such a dumb thing. I'm glad it kind of became a meme from the first game. It was so dumb. Love it. No! Hey, wait a sec. We're not in court. You're lucky we're not. Let's see. This. Oh hey, it's a Steel Samurai.
They want you to answer this for me, Larry, and depending on the answer, I may let you live.
Oh, Edgeworth. Oh wow, you ready to throw hands, y'all?
The Steel Samurai that was up there on that stage, was that really you?
Yep, sure was.
Larry!
You! How dare you get to live out my dream? Steel Samurai Sushi Slice.
Ugh. I was moved by the performance of this man. Is this man the next Will Powers? This completely useless, worthless bum. I fear I may never recover from this.
Oh, that's so funny. He's so traumatized. Alright. Okay. Here we go. This is a touchy subject for Edgeworth, but... Oh, hey, it's the Steel Samurai.
I want you to answer this for...
Oh, it's the same. I thought we were gonna mention the fact that it was the... the autograph. Ah, that's so funny. Alright. I guess that's it from that. I'm surprised we didn't talk about the dead body, but I'll probably have to come back to him after I look at the dead body and talk to these people. Can I talk to this man separately? No matter how hard you try, you'll never be a necessity in our Shifu's investigation.
Is that a fact? But no matter how good he is bound to overlook something.
If you insult our Shifu, then prepare to be punished.
The only one who can punish me is Phoenix Wright.
In bed. I mean, in court.
Oh, and how exactly would you punish us?
Every investigator under Shifu's command will work to disrupt your investigation. That's illegal, dude.
Vindictive much?
I think he's just jealous, Edgeworth, because you have a better chance of getting some private time with his beloved Shifu than he ever will. So funny. Alright, guys. Well, that will be it for today's episode. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. And until next time, have a nice day. Bye-bye.